So according to my kids, who I think are just a bit too spoiled, this is scraps. They are not eating it, so I cleaned out their rack. And I'm going to give it to these girls to pick through. And the rest of the herd will pick through it when they come up too. See if they think it's rubbish. Well, we're going to have a look. Let me just add here that these girls do get fresh, brand new hay every day. They're just giving this as an extra to look through instead of throwing it out because the kids have decided they don't want to eat it. Well, they're willing to try it. I think my kids are a bit too spoilt. Well, I'd say they enjoyed quite a lot of those scraps the kids rejected. Done a good job, girls. Someone's come in for the obligatory steal, haven't you? If you got your head in there, you don't really care. Ticky, ticky, ticky. Makita had trashed her rug, so we had to replace it. Just doing the front strap, you don't want it so low that she accidentally puts the front leg through, not so high that she can't put her head down comfortably to eat. Back strap is a similar situation. You don't want the back strap so low that she risks putting a leg through it at the back. You don't want it so high that it rubs on her butt and makes it uncomfortable. You have enough flex in the tightness so that she can lie down and spread out without it cutting into her. Belly strap, similar. You need a little bit of flex for her when she lies down, up behind her legs where she has the least amount of spread and high enough that she doesn't hook a hind leg. Frank's been having a Barney. He's cracked his scur. He's got a bit of blood there. But it seems to be clotting. So, you alright, Frank? Keep an eye on it. This was the next night. There's been no further bleeding. The horn is still nice and solid. It should heal fine. Chance of infection at this time of year is low, but we'll just keep an eye on it while it finishes healing. Okay, so with Amorettah busting through the door, it was time to reinforce it. I used the old hand drill that we have simply because it was quicker than trying to find Dad's drill somewhere in his shed, let alone drill bits. So I just quickly popped a couple of holes in these 2 pieces of poly pipe that I'd found lying around, abandoned from some other project. I wanted to do a brace type situation, a crossbar across the door, and of course I didn't have a lot of stuff, so we just made do with what we found lying around. I drove this stake in at the edge of the concrete. There's a little gap there between the concrete and the wall, so I could drive the stake in there, and I wanted to use the holes in the stake to stabilize that poly pipe. So once the stake was in and I had it lined up, I just adjusted it by driving it a little bit more to line up the holes where I wanted them and tighten them on with the wire. And so far it's been very effective. Maybe 10 minutes of work and I have a nicely reinforced door. pythons aren't usually very active over winter. They will hole up and stay where it's warm, living off reserves laid down during warmer months. But I caught this one out for a little morning stroll the other day, possibly seeking a little spot to sunbake. That bunny almost looks like it's gathering grass. And he's checking her out. She is. She's got a nest somewhere. Oh dear, you two are naughty. Look what you've done. That's your hay shelter. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Yes, why would you do that? There now. And unless you like standing in the rain to eat, I suggest you leave it alone this time. Can you do that, please? Karisma? Kalypso? Can you leave it alone this time, please?